Hello, I'm Wouter, AI Governance Field CTO at Collibra. Today, let's talk about a pattern I see far too often in AI projects. It's realizing the risks only after it's too late. A team builds a model or selects a model to be used in a project. They've moved fast, the results look really good, and maybe they're even ready to launch. And then someone from legal or compliance raises a red flag. Hey, did we assess the data? Are there privacy implications? Can you explain this model? Is the license type of this model fit for purpose? Do we have a decision logic that introduces any kind of bias into this AI model? And suddenly the brakes are on. Value looks promising, but now the team needs to navigate conditions they're not familiar with. In some cases, the projects are delayed for weeks and often they're quietly shelved, where some go away or some go live anyway. And the risk is only discovered when something goes wrong. When someone challenges the decision, when there is an exposure, when regulators start asking questions, or even worse, when reputational damage is already done. And this does not happen because people are careless. It happens because risk wasn't integrated from the beginning. Teams hoped it would be handled later. Teams thought it would be okay. Teams had the impression that somebody else was looking forward to it. And now everything is already baked in and it's harder to fix. The truth is, AI risk isn't something to bolt on. It's something to build with. So how do we shift that mindset? Well, it starts with asking the right questions very early. Every new AI project should begin with a sort of lightweight risk review. Not a 30-page matrix, just what kind of data are we going to use? And is it sensitive? Is it regulated? What kind of metadata do we have around it? What does the model do? Is the model a decision impact model? Does it impact lives, people? Will it be regulated or not? Are there known risks about bias, hallucinations, or discrimination? Do we know anything about the dataset? And who's accountable for what happens? Who needs to validate before we go live? These are typical governance questions. And there are also questions about trust and confidence. And the earlier you answer them, the more control you have. Not just to reduce your risk later on, but also to increase the value and adoption of your AI. A practical tip: create an AI risk sheet for every project. A one-pager. Include some data classification questions, some decision impact level questions, some explainability, and some checkpoints on approval. It will guide you through your process and your conversations into the right directions. And this is where Collibra becomes incredibly valuable. With Collibra, you can track your project risks from day one. You can document what data is used, what model is being used, and how it impacts your assessments and your data. You can log your reviews, and you can surface your issues proactively, not reactively, and you can surface them to everybody. You're not waiting for someone to dig through all of the threads and all of the documentation to piece together what happened. It's all there, all the time, for everybody that needs to be having access to it. It's visible, structured, and auditable. Because let's be clear, governance is not about slowing you down. It's about building confidence. It's about building trust. It's when you address risk early, you build trust with your users, with your business partners, and with your regulators. And trust is what turns pilots into real use cases, ideas into real sustainable solutions. So next time, when you start an AI project, don't ask, what if something goes wrong? Ask, how are we preparing before anything does? Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.